Daily Fluent English, making friends as an adult.
Hey there, language learners! Today we're diving into a topic that many adults struggle with but rarely talk about: making friends as an adult. If you've ever felt lonely, isolated, or found it challenging to form meaningful connections after college or in a new city, this episode is specifically for you. Are you constantly wondering why it seems so much harder to make friends now compared to when you were younger? Do you find yourself scrolling through social media, feeling like everyone else has a perfect social circle while you're struggling? Well, today's episode is going to be a game changer for you. By the end of this video, you'll learn practical strategies to overcome social anxiety, understand the subtle art of making friends, and gain confidence in creating genuine connections. We'll explore personal experiences, share conversation techniques, and provide you with actionable insights that can transform your social life. And hey, before we dive in, don't forget to check out the video description below. You'll find today's full script, key vocabulary, a downloadable workbook, and a dictation exercise, all completely free.
Main content.
Making friends as an adult has been quite a journey for me, and I'm sure many of you can relate. Unlike our school or college days, where friendships seem to form naturally, adult life presents unique challenges. I remember moving to a new city for work a few years ago, feeling completely lost and isolated. The first few months were incredibly tough. I would go to work, return home, and repeat the same routine without any meaningful social interactions. My world felt small, and the loneliness was overwhelming. I started questioning my social skills and wondering if something was wrong with me. The turning point came when I realized that making friends isn't about being the most extroverted or charismatic person in the room. It's about authenticity, genuine interest, and creating opportunities for connection. I began challenging myself to step out of my comfort zone. I started attending local meetups related to my interests, photography workshops, language exchange groups, and community volunteer events. These weren't just random gatherings, but spaces where people shared similar passions. By focusing on the activity itself, the social pressure felt less intense. One particularly memorable experience was a weekend photography workshop. Instead of nervously trying to impress people, I simply engaged in conversations about our shared love for capturing moments. I asked questions, listened actively, and shared my own experiences. To my surprise, these interactions felt natural and enjoyable. I learned that friendship isn't about grand gestures or trying to be someone you're not. It's about showing genuine curiosity, being present, and creating small, meaningful connections. Sometimes, a simple compliment, a thoughtful question, or offering help can be the first step towards a lasting friendship. The key is consistency and patience. Not every interaction will result in a lifelong friendship, and that's perfectly okay. What matters is maintaining an open and positive mindset, being willing to take small social risks, and understanding that building connections takes time.
The journey of making friends as an adult is deeply personal yet universally relatable. Each person's experience is unique, but the underlying challenges are often similar. All right, let's now listen to a conversation that illustrates some of these insights. I'll introduce you to Sarah and Mike, who are discussing their own experiences of making friends in adulthood.
Conversation example.
Hey Mike, I've been feeling a bit lonely lately. Making friends seems so much harder now compared to college.
I totally get that, Sarah. It's like we've forgotten how to make friends as adults.
Exactly. Back in college, friendships just happen naturally. Now, it feels like everyone's too busy or reserved.
I've found that joining interest-based groups helps. Have you tried any meetups or local clubs?
Not really. I'm a bit nervous about walking into a room full of strangers.
I was the same way. But I started with small steps, like a weekend photography workshop. It was less about networking and more about sharing a passion.
That sounds less intimidating. How did you overcome the initial awkwardness?
By focusing on the activity and showing genuine interest in others, I'd ask about their experiences, listen actively, and share my own stories without trying too hard to impress.
So it's more about authentic connection rather than performing?
Precisely. People appreciate genuine interactions. Sometimes, a simple conversation about a shared interest can be the beginning of a great friendship.
I'm going to look up some local art classes. Maybe I'll meet some like-minded people there.
That's a great idea. Remember, it's a process. Don't get discouraged if every interaction doesn't result in an instant friendship.
Listening to Sarah and Mike's conversation, I'm struck by how universal these experiences are. Their dialogue reflects the very challenges and hopes many of us face when trying to make friends as adults. Notice how Mike emphasized the importance of shared interests and authentic interactions. These are crucial elements in forming meaningful connections. The nervousness Sarah feels is completely normal, and her willingness to step out of her comfort zone is admirable. And now, my dear learners, I hope today's episode has inspired and empowered you. Making friends as an adult might seem daunting, but with the right approach and mindset, it's absolutely possible. Each small step you take is a step towards building a more connected and fulfilling social life. Stay curious, be patient with yourself, and remember, meaningful friendships are worth the effort. Don't forget to check out the video description for today's full script, vocabulary list, and a free downloadable workbook. These resources will help you dive deeper into today's topic and continue your English learning journey. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep connecting.